These are $10 each because whoever had to carry this in here probably has medical bills for their back because this thing is huge.
I'm here with Macho Friend.
What's up, mother figures?
And we had a great SummerSlam week, so we got a vlog for you. I'm talking WrestleCon, Wildwood with an independent. We went to the American Dream. We got fake hunts. This thing is loaded. Trust me, it's a good one. Come join us.
Talk about making an entrance. As soon as we walked in, the first thing that we saw was the Heritage Auctions booth with the Macho Man Randy Savage Collection Part 2. They recently auctioned off a bunch of Randy's gear and it sold for a pretty penny, and this one is expected to go for even more because a lot of it is signed by the man himself, as the other set was, but this stuff is absolutely astonishing, as well as some WrestleMania gear against Hulk Hogan. But my favorite was right over here above that Legacy title, the Macho Man orange, purple, black, and pink jacket. I feel like this is gonna pull big money. But baby, I didn't come here to buy another man's clothes. I came here hoping to score some figs. So we came over to this booth where they had a bunch of ECW figures, but the best one was probably that Steve Corino. Some AWAs, and if that Greg Gagne was complete, you know I would have scooped it. They had Galoobs, they had Hasbros, they had Retros, and even some Bone Crunchers. Down here, they actually had some LJN Bendies, and I got excited because I saw that Hogan, and I thought I was going to score a Winston Toys Hogan for $5 until I saw that his face was chewed off. But as an adult collector, you know I had to leave that behind. So next, we stopped across the room so we could catch up with the indie god himself.
Where could we be right now?
Oh, yeah.
WrestleCon, first table.
Oh, my God. What's up, guys? The complete Matt Cardona here. I'm trying to buy his Rocky Maivia prototype. I just offered him. I don't want to say how much I offered him, but
He's
I do
being
wanna
nice
buy
to
it.
my girl, trying to soften me up.
Yeah. I mean, don't you want to take her to a nice steak dinner? You know?
Technically on Matt Cardona, this steak
You're
dinner.
taking a vacation, you know, taking to Disney World. What's more important, a vacation with your girl or
toys?
You know what I'm saying? That could change everything for you, you know?
You're right.
All right, but back to the task at hand. With WrestleCon comes exclusives, and the first exclusive that we had to pick up was right over here with that Matt Cardona 1 of 500 big rubber guy.
Do you want a bag for that?
You want a Playboy?
Yeah, of course.
That's my girl, always down for the ride. We came to this booth that had micro brawlers, mock and loose basics, elites, AEWs, ultimate editions, and even some exclusives. But it's time we head over to my man Zombie Sailor.
All right, we're here at WrestleCon at the Zombie Sailor Toys booth. Here's the man Zombie Sailor filling up his fanny pack. But down here we have the product. We got some Raven, Kevin Sullivan, Power and Glory, Slick. We got Series 1 Sabu, the purple card, Ric Flair's. We even have the Blue Trunks variant. But what everybody's curious about is right here. Tony Norris, also known as Ahmed Johnson, coming soon in the green card series. Check that out on the back. We got Henry O. Godwin, Bob Holly, Skip, Mr. Hughes, Shane Douglas, Francine, and even Too Cold Scorpio down there. Over here, we got a special Todd Pettengill. This is going to be a pre-order exclusive, a little pre-order bonus when you get the green cards if you buy the whole set. Which up here, you'll notice he also has Hakushi up there. We've got Macho Man Randy Savage from the Macho Man Savage collection. And over here, we have Mr. Hughes. He's going to come with an urn, removable hat. Very cool. Got a lot of stuff going on. But what I came here for is right here, Amish Roadkill. And the man himself is right there. Seth, can you say it?
Say what? What am I supposed to say?
Chickens.
Yeah, that. What do you say? Chickens.
All right, back to the hunt. We came over to my friend's J&J Figures booth. That's jjfigures.com. They are one of my favorite online independent wrestling figure retailers. Trust me, if you like it or you're looking for it, they probably have it. They had some ultimates, but what I come to them for typically is the independent wrestling figures like KWK, grapplers and gimmicks, even Zombie Sailor, because they have the best prices, the fastest shipping, and sometimes the cheapest shipping too. They even had this Bianca Belair that I passed on 1,000 times. I almost picked it up. but I hit the brakes. Check this out, dude.
Wow.
A gross out wrestler Sting from WCW Toy Biz line, $200, and that thing was absolutely mint and pristine. They had a huge selection of elites as well as a bunch of Jeff Hardys, apparently. Ring of Honor, AEW, some new elites over here, and even some older elites. And the prices were great. They specifically said they price things to move. They had some classic superstars, Jerry Lawler, Tony Atlas, Tito Santana, Andy Kaufman. I mean, they had a ton of stuff, and that Andy Kaufman and Jerry Lawler pack is one of my favorites from the entire Classic Superstars line. And we're going to go check out some more stuff of theirs right now.
All right, we got the retro area. We got the title run toys. Paul Orndorff. Dangerous Danny Davis. The first ever Ernest the Cat Miller. We got Hoovy and Wrath. Over here they have those Mansers. The Bloody right here. And then the Ultra Bloody, which is limited to only 150 hand-numbered, which I think is a nice gimmick. We've got the Green Card Manser here. Green Card Series 3 SDL. As well as that gold variant on the blue card. They've got this Scotty in the orange, coming soon online. And then here, the Scotty Too Hotty green card. We've got Crush in the purple. We've got that red pre-order exclusive. And they got some Chelsea's here for $20, which I kind of like that. Very cool. Over here, they've got those prototype top rope collectibles, diamond studs, all three versions available now at jjfigures.com. Use code FIGHEEL to save 10%. These things are beautiful. And then Paul Orndorff and Marcus Bagwell. Look at that, man. Marcus Bagwell looking good, standing tall. Here we have another one standing tall, the diamond stud, the glasses. He's got the Superman curl. This thing is money. Over here, they got the Junk Shop dogs, including the J&J exclusive right here. And of course, the J&J exclusive Macho Man Randy Savage. First revealed on the Case Fresh podcast.
So one thing that I don't think I've ever talked about on this channel is my love-hate relationship with deep dive bins of figures, because I love them, because you can always find some gems, right? You can always find some things that you're looking for, that you're after, that you want. Most of the time, it's not going to be mint, right? But you can find some stuff. However, I hate how much you have to dig through these things, how much work it is, and how dirty and grimy your hands get. You're just touching a bunch of kids' slobber and hands and feet and food and whatever was in somebody's house, and that stuff grosses me out. But this is still J&J Figures, and they had some pretty awesome bins here. I mean, they were all classified by different things. For instance, I grabbed that Bret Hart for $6 because I never found it in stores. But over here, they have some new Elites, some new Ultimates, even some Hasbros, and they're all in really good condition. Look at that. Brand new Godfather. Check this out. The 1 of 3,000 Roddy Piper from the Classic Superstars line. Ultimate Edition Brett. And they were all fairly decently priced. I mean, you saw that Solo Sikoa Ultimate for only $25. And it was complete. And it was in mint condition. There's such good stuff in these things. However, I just get so agitated and hate going through them. So this is another bin of theirs. As you can see, they got the Brutus. There we have China. They have the Macho King back there, which is one of my favorites from the WrestleMania Build-A-Figure Vince set. It was such a good one. They got Big Boss Man. They got the Lightning Kid. Over here, we got some more Hasbros. We got some more Elites. We got some AEW. A little bit of everything in here, right? And they were all decently priced, like I said. I think they were standard 12 if they had a yellow tag. Look, even a new CM Punk, I don't even think that was supposed to be in there. I think that was from the $6 bin. They have the new Hulk Hogan, which I was shocked wasn't already taken. I think that Hulk Hogan was $12, and you can't get it in stores anymore. But You can't get that Ricky the Dragon Steamboat Chase in stores either, especially for $12 anymore, because I think they're $12.99 in my area if you get a main event. Very cool to see, and we are leaving with a couple things today from my friends at J&J Figures.
Ooh, look at that. Tons of Lucy's. Got a little flashy funk. Little MVP. Kurt Angle. Bunch of stuff here. Evan Bourne, Jax. That's a, you don't see that every day. A little Kenny action. OG Ruthless Aggression Chavo. $10 each. Not for that. Damn, I like the purple barbed wire pins. That's sick. These are $10 each because whoever had to carry this in here probably has medical bills for their back because this thing is huge. We got some turnbuckles. We got some pictures, and we got one of the GOAT. Signed Stone Cold Steve Austin. Ric Flair. Ricky Steamboat. Shawn Michaels. Another Shawn. We got some Joe Hendry. Mox. Penta. Soraya. We got some Stangers.
So, just a signature. So the only thing sing on sign we have are going to be the Luminaires or Luminaires.
We got Sami Zayn, Naomi. Timeless Tony. Never saw you two in person. They got the ringside chase, the black and white. Cody's. Got the Ultimates. They got my girl Bianca. I like when they do a little inscription, the Almighty. Nice. Cora Jade. Finn Balor. I mean, there's a who's who here. ECF and W.
Macho Fran's first ever WrestleCon in the books. What'd you think?
Oh, it was incredible. It was amazing.
It's the best part of the day, right?
Absolutely.
Then we headed over to the American Dream Mall in New Jersey, which was such a disappointment. We didn't even get into the Superstore because the line wrapped around this entire mall, which is the second largest mall in the country. It's massive. I took a video of the entire line. I sped it up. You need to see it. It's at the very end. Trust me, absolute insanity.
So as we were looking for food in the food court, we looked down and we saw Rhea Ripley. We took a few more steps and we saw The Undertaker. Then we took a few more steps and we saw AJ Styles. It was just funny to see because we weren't there to get autographs, but we were there to get food and see the Superstore. However, we did see this Toys R Us, and I haven't been in a Toys R Us in quite some time, so I was excited to stroll through here. I heard that the wrestling section isn't very good, but I imagined for SummerSlam, they were going to at least stock some new stuff. And let me tell you, I was wrong. They literally had no figures, just rings. They had this Bayley tag team hugger doll, as well as the Superstar stage for the girls' toys. And then they had some non-Mattel Bendums of the main event superstars, as well as the legends. That was it for wrestling figures. And this is that insanely long line for the Superstore that I was telling you guys about. There was no chance that I was waiting anywhere near an hour or more just to go in and look at t-shirts, so we left, but check out this monstrosity. All right, Fake Fam, I am in the car with none other than Macho Fran.
What's up, mother figures?
Macho Fran Earnhardt behind the wheel today, and we're on our way to Wildwood, New Jersey for ISPW. It's an independent promotion, but they have a bunch of WWE legends there. I'm talking Hacksaw, Sergeant Slaughter, Jake the Snake Roberts, Demolition, Francine Sandman, I mean, Tito Santana, Todd Gordon. There's a who's who of WWE legends, and it's Macho Fran's first ever independent show. She's excited. I'm excited. You guys get excited, so we're going to film some of it. Stay tuned. And as we entered the building, the first thing that we saw was Tatanka and that beautiful mullet, but we also saw Jake the Snake Roberts, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Demolition, Tito Santana, Francine, Sergeant Slaughter, a who's who of wrestling stars from my childhood. So cool. Did not get in line to meet any of them because the show was about to start and we wanted to see it all. And I got you some clips here so you guys can too.
You excited?
Very.
He's gonna roll him up. Tito's gonna push him. Come on, Tito.
SummerSlam week was a success. Macho Fran's first. She had a blast. I had a blast. But now I want to show you all the stuff that we picked up on this trip. Nothing too crazy. Again, we were planning to get stuff from the Superstore, but that just didn't pan out because the line was insane and I was not waiting an hour plus for t-shirts or Funko Pops I can get elsewhere. But from Mike's in Wildwood, I picked up this Ricky the Dragon Steamboat for a little bit above retail that I could never find in store with the red tights, as well as this Deluxe Aggression Zack Ryder, aka Matt Cardona. Then down here, from my friends over at J&J Figures, that's jjfigures.com. You can use code FIGHEAL to save 10%. We got the Ernest the Cat Miller TRT first official figure. Cannot wait to open this bad boy up. We got the Dangerous Danny Davis, the referee wrestling gear, which I love, as well as this main event Bret the Hitman Hart that I also never found in stores. Next up, we have the Zombie Sailor Toys Series 6. Series 5 didn't even come out yet, guys. Heels and Faces, Amish Roadkill. And I have one thing to say about this figure. Chickens. And finishing off with the limited to only 500. Sold out. Matt Cardona in the American gear. This thing is unfreaking believable. I cannot wait to unbox this and do a review, so stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and if you want me to do more, just let me know, because we're always out and about. Figured we'd do something a little bit different from our normal rotation. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram at FigHeal. Follow Macho Fran at Macho_Fran, and we will see you on the next one, guys. Thank you for everything. Peace. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE, Mattel, AEW, Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need FigHeal's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 7,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With figure photography by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Full-color paperback and hardcover editions available now at heelbooks.com.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeal. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeal. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at WhatHeal.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.